Hey y'all. Okay, so Love and Hip Hop. Let's talk. Okay, last night on Love and Hip Hop, in case you missed it, Mimi um, is getting over the fact that Stevie J is cheating with Jocelyn, and she's quote unquote just now finding out, and she found a way to get back at him, if you will, by getting in his pockets. And Jocelyn finds out she's pregnant. Um, Rashida, I didn't talk about Rashida. I'm so glad we recorded this video because I just recorded it, but I was like, it was too long, so I had to redo it. But Rashida, you know Rashida. I rock my hips when the song gone. You know Rashida from Crime, not from Crime Mob, but she was on the remix. The Bubblegum Girl, you want to chew on bubblegum? Her, and she was in Petey Pablo's song Vibrate. That's Rashida. Okay. She was introduced yesterday, and she's doing this underground project, and Carly is still trying to work with Stevie J after she essentially exposed him for cheating on Mimi. Um, I missed somebody. Lil Scrappy Doo and Erica are boring, so I'm not even going to talk about them right now. We'll talk about them next week when they get interesting. Okay, so here we go. Um, Mimi decided because Stevie J is clearly cheating on her with Jocelyn, which we all in America who have eyes can see, she decided that the only way to get back at him is through his Pacos. So she decided to have her lawyer draw up a contract where it states that she is partners with Stevie J and gets 20% of anything that comes through his label or his artist, anything he produces, she wants a 20% cut of. First of all, what the fuck right do you have to get 20% of anything you ain't put in on? That's just my opinion. I understand you the wife, or shit, you're not even the wife. You like the 15-year girlfriend who should have been moved on, but you stuck and dumb at this point. And I wouldn't have gave you 20% of shit. And if he signed that contract, he dumb as Donald Duck. And well, he already dumb as Donald Duck, so he dumb as Daffy Duck, which I would think is worse. So, um, so they're at dinner. She gives him this paper, and he's like, "Ain't no way," which rightfully so, ain't no way. But my problem with it is Mimi is basically justifying his behavior, saying, "Look, you can cheat, do what you need to, but I want 20% at the end of the day." That's how I read it. That's how everybody on Twitter read it. How do I know? Because I was following the tweets last night. I was literally refreshing my page every 33 seconds. Like, refresh, refresh. Because I don't want to miss nothing. The entire world is under the impression that right now, you're like a paid hooker. Well, I guess it wouldn't be a paid hooker. Well, yeah, you're like a paid. Yeah, you could be a paid hooker because he's boning you, he's paying you, and he's cheating on you too. Yeah, you're a paid hooker, basically. And let's talk about Jocelyn. This is why I like Jocelyn a lot. Because Jocelyn knows her place. Jocelyn knows she's a jump off. She's accepted the terms of a jump off. She signed the contract on being a jump off. And she gets it. And she rides with her jump offness. And she ain't trying to be nobody's main. Clearly. She knows what she wants. She wants her little studio time. And she wants some Stevie J. And clearly she's getting both. Mimi, while you think and you getting some money is doing something. And this was funny. When Mimi came to talk to Jocelyn about the whole I'm gonna be the new partner or whatever, I know Jocelyn was sitting there looking like, really? Did you come in here to tell me that you about to be partner? Because guess what? At the end of the day, you can be partner, get your little 20%, but guess what I'm getting? I'm still getting my money, and I still got your man of 15 years that you got y'all with, that moved you out to the sticks so he could be here with me. This is what jump offs do. And she wrote the book on jumping off, but that's beyond the point. Oh, she was also pregnant, and she also dropped a bomb that she's not been with anybody for 6 months, but Stevie J. So I'm assuming he's the father. So I can't wait to see what episodes picks up next week. But yeah, that's what happened there. Who else do I need to talk about? Mimi, Jocelyn, Stevie J has just completely took in the black man reputation and dragged it through the mud as after last night. Well, hell, he was a dog on the first episode, but after last night, he was like a fucking Scooby Doo dog. Like, you have fulfilled every stereotype of a black man in an hour show. You have a girlfriend who you've been with for 15 years, but you want to be with this homegirl every now and then, and that homegirl too, and maybe that one too. But you still want your 15 years because you got a child with her, and hoopla hoopla. So you basically want to have your cake and eat it too. Then you're willing to pay. You're willing to for her, pay for her silence, basically. Pay to come home and have a quiet house, and don't bring it up as long as you get your 20%. You're just like the typical, and this is why women talk about I hate men and all men are the same and niggas ain't shit, and you know how women do sometimes. It's because of dumb fucks like you, Stevie, Jay, or Steven, if that's your real name. So yeah, that pissed me off too. Um, oh, let's talk about Rashida real quick. She got a new song talking about some legs to the moon or ankles to the moon or something like that. And Marry Me. She was fucking that song up in the car with her country ass. I love Rashida. She's so funny. And I'm gonna go listen to P.D. Pablo's Vibrate after this too. That's my shit. That's it. Mama D went on this episode, which pissed me off. So in that order, we're out of here. All right, y'all. Tune in next week for 11 Hip Hop Atlanta at 10 o'clock. No, 8 o'clock p.m. on VH1. And also tune in next week for 11 Hip Hop Atlanta review here on youtube.com/ No More Fame Master 247. With me, your No More Fame Master. Bloop. I always wanted to do something like that, but it didn't sound scripted enough, so. Alright. Peace. My lips feel like they are stuck.